Okay, so welcome back. This is part number 2 of the multi-Skewb cube. It looks a little bit different because I intentionally scrambled it a little bit more just to make it a little bit more difficult for learning purposes. But simply what we're looking to do is see these white long pieces. We want to place them up here next to the central white. And the way that we're going to do that is the same way that it showed you in the master Skewb cube. The Land Master Skewb cube. I painstakingly showed you the method on how to switch one piece with another. So if you're having difficulty with that portion, check out the Master Skewb cube video, and that will show you the detailed steps on how to switch two pieces. But if you're already familiar with that, let's go ahead and do it. So let's take this long white piece right here, and we're going to place it right next to this one. Simply what you have to do is just go ahead and do a dino move, so where you can that's your setup move, where you're going to have the piece that you want directly across from where you want it. So these two pieces are going to switch, and you can also tell that it moved the inner cube, but don't worry about that. All we're concerned about is switching these two pieces. So let's go ahead and switch these two pieces. Keep them to your right, remember, and up on one side, up on the other, down, down, and then turn it and do the same thing. Up, up, down, down. And to get it back is very simple. All you have to do is look inside the inner cube, and you can see that just by turning it once this way, clockwise, it'll turn these blues into this position. These whites will line up into this position, and these oranges will line up in that position just by simply doing that. And if you look at the white, you have a white up there. And it's basically the same thing throughout the whole cube. So let's go ahead and do this again. Let's take this white and put it next to this orange. So let's go ahead and do the setup move. Right, these are the two pieces that we need to flip. Hold them to your right, right, and just go up on the right, up on the left, down on the right, down on the left. Okay, take your thumb, put it here, switch it, up on the left, up on the right, down on the left, down on the right. And then to get it back, you just kind of line these back up here. Okay, so how about placing this one up here? Well, can't really do that unless I do a double rotation. So like I could place this one here, but I would have to do this. I'd have to do one setup move like this, and then another setup move like that, okay, to be able to switch these two pieces. But I'm not a big fan of doing setup moves like that, or double setups, just because it runs into issues down the road getting it back into its correct orientations, because there's a lot of colors going on and you get easily confused. So let's just go ahead and instead of doing that, let's just do a no rotation, where we'll put this one over here. We'll just switch these two. So there's no setup move, so there's nothing to bring back. Let's just switch these two pieces. Up, up, down, down, flip it, up, up, down, down. Okay, so that switched these two pieces. So now that put that in a position where if I rotate this, okay, this white piece will end up over here, right? And we know that's what we want. We want this white piece to be between these two white pieces, and in this case is a double bubble because this orange piece is going to be between these two orange pieces. Okay, so it's going to be a proper fit here and a proper fit here. Okay, so let's go ahead and keep these to our right. Up, up, down, down, flip it, up, up, down, down. Okay, and then let's go ahead and reorientate this. Just look at the inner cube, keep rotating this until that white matches white. Okay, so let's go ahead and find this last one. Well, the last white is on the bottom, so to be able to get it up here, we have to do a double rotation, right? And remember, we're not big fans of double rotations. We don't want to do that. Okay, let's undo that, and let's undo that. So we only do a double rotation if we really have to, and basically that's at the end of the solve. So what we can do though instead is we can inch it closer, or we could just ignore it altogether. Okay, and what I mean by inching it closer, instead of bringing it up here with a double rotation, we can bring it either over here, like right there specifically, or here specifically, or here specifically, by just doing this. We'll put it right there, right? So we'll just switch these two, up, down, down, flip, up, down, down. Okay, now we didn't have to do that, but we could have ignored it, right? So you just do your rotation till that yellow matches yellow, the red matches red, and the green matches green. Or you could have just left it till the end, right? It would have worked itself out, no big deal. So let's see if we have any easy pickings. Well, how about this red can go up here? What I'd like to do is I like to just try to work on the top half of the cube first. Try to keep it systematic. So let's just put that there. Up, up, down, down, rotate, up, down, down, and then rotate this back until red matches red and green matches green, yellow matches yellow. That piece is in its correct position. Let's see, how about blue? How about this blue goes right there? Okay, so this bar here, this blue bar, is going to go between these pieces, and that's all going to be correct. That's going to go here. It's yellow, so that's not going to be correct. But well, you can't get a double bubble every time. So up, down, down, switch, up, down, down, right? And then rotate that until that matches. How about this orange? This orange can go here, right? So we'll flip that. Here's your double bubble, right? The orange bar is going to be between these two oranges. This yellow bar is going to be between these two yellows. So that's going to be a perfect swap. Up, down, down, rotate, up, down, down. Now I know that rotation that I just did, is mentally screwing you up. I know it. This blue can go here. Okay, let's do that. And that's where watching the previous videos, in this case the master Skewb cube video, is really going to help you out tremendously. Okay, let's rotate that back. Because in that video I go over it in detail, so I just kind of skimmed over it in this video. Okay, so see how this worked out there? This white was once on the bottom down here. Well, now it's up here, so we can easily get it to where we want it to go. Right? We'll just do that setup move. This white's going to go here. Up, down, down, up, down, down. And when I do these cubes, I guess I do it without really even realizing it. Maybe I'm not even mentioning it, but I do keep my thumb on areas that I don't want to have rotated. So like if I just want to rotate this, right, I'm rotating it, and I know that these two pieces are not getting rotated because my thumb is on it. Okay. And I do that intentionally a lot, so whether I'm doing it with my left hand or my right hand, or left and right hand, but you got to make sure that you're only rotating the pieces that you want. You're not taking more than is necessary. Okay, so these oranges are done. The blues are done. How about the reds? Do we have any reds? Well, there's a red here. We can actually rotate it like this way. Okay. We're going to rotate or flip these two pieces. So up, down, down, rotate, up, down, down. Okay. And use your inner piece as your orientation. Just keep turning that until the green matches green, the white matches white, and the red matches red. And that's the beauty of single rotate or single setup moves instead of the doubles. Doubles get crazy. So let's see, the whites are done completely. The blues are done. The oranges are done. And I'm only looking at the top of the cube here. This one we can just do a single or just an even swap, no setup move at all. Just swaps for swap, right? Up, up, down, down. And even when you do this, no rotation, you gotta, or no setup move, you have to follow through with the entire algorithm. There's just nothing to switch back when you're done. So that piece was placed correctly. We can rotate this one, so a setup move is just like that, right? We're going to keep those two to our right, up, up, down, down, rotate, up, up, down, down, and then rotate this back. Okay, so the whites are complete, the blues are still complete. The red, this red can go here, just an even swap. Okay, just because I don't have anything here where I can just rotate that in, I can't do that, so we'll just do the even swap. No setup move, up, up, down, down, rotate, up, up, down, down. Okay, so with white on top, red facing us, those are two complete. The green on the left, those two are complete. The blue on the right, those two are complete. And the orange in the back, no setup move. We'll just switch this piece with this piece. Up, up, down, down, rotate, up, up, down, down. Okay, and those two are complete. Okay, so now we just continue on, let's see what else we can do here. Okay, so let's see. Do orange. Nope. Nope. Okay. Well, this is going to be one of those deals where you got to get creative here, where see this piece right here, this piece can go here, and then this piece can go here. So it's not that you're stuck, you just have to find the combinations. Because the combinations are there, you just have to locate them. So this piece here is going to go in between these oranges, and that's going to be correct. This piece here is going to go between the two yellows, and that's going to be correct. Keep it to your right. Up, up, down, down, rotate, up, up, down, down, and then rotate this back. Okay, cool. Very nice. Let's see what else we have here. Okay, so it looks like the green got messed up. No big deal. No problems. Let's go ahead and put that back. And that's going to happen. No, it's no big deal. Up, up, down, down. It's all part of solving the cube. Down, down. Okay, and then rotate that. Okay, and very quickly things start looking like they're starting to gel. Okay, so let's switch these two pieces. Or yeah, let's just switch these two pieces. Okay, and the reason I'm going to do that is because I want to be able to switch this piece with this piece, right? So up, up, down, down, rotate, up, up, down, down. Okay. And that didn't let me do it because I have to switch these two now. Up, down, down, up, down, down. Okay, now I can swap these two out. Okay, and then turn this. Okay. We're getting closer. Where's that green? There. Blue's there. Okay, this is let's swap these two. Sometimes you just have to swap pieces just so you can get them closer to where you need them to be. All right. So I'd like to swap these two now. Okay. Swap these two. Rotate that. Okay, we are getting very close to the end here. And I'm doing all this without having to do any double rotations. But now, I mean, we're getting real close to, having to do a double rotation. It's like, so for example, I mean, in this state of the cube right here, where most of it is solved, 90% of it's solved, it's easier to do the double rotation just because you can see things better. And this is what I mean. So we'll go ahead and do one. We're going to take this piece and put it here. Now, just because I've done this does not mean things are going to work out perfectly. What it means is that it's going to put it in a more solvable state. Okay, that's the nature of the double rotation. It doesn't actually fix what you want. It just helps get you closer to making it more solvable. So I know that's a difficult concept to understand, but check this out. This piece and this piece, right? So we're going to rotate one, right? We rotated this one, and now we're going to rotate this one. Okay. Now let's go ahead and switch these two. Up, up, down, down, rotate, up, up, down, down. Okay, so now what do we rotate back? How do we know what to rotate back? Well, you're going to do this slowly and carefully. So let's see, if I were to turn this, okay, that seems to be correct everywhere. Okay, it just seems to be correct everywhere if I were to rotate this. And if I were to rotate this, well, that takes everything away from where I want it to be. So I know that this is not the correct rotation. So it would have to be possibly this way. And then this way. Okay. And that you know you've done it correctly if everything still lines up correctly. And we did do it correctly, so we're all good. Okay, so let's see where else. We need to do a rotation here, right? So now we can put these two in their correct spots. So up, up, down, down, rotate, up, up, down, down. Okay, and then your single rotation. Okay. And very quickly you've ended up with being forced into another double rotation, right? So this one and this one, everything else in the cube is solid except for this one and this one. But if I wanted to, I could have done this whole cube with single rotations. It just would have taken a lot longer, right? And then there's times where you're just forced into a double rotation. So this time we're forced into a double rotation, right? So blue and red, okay, so up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. Okay, let's try and put this back. Okay, so if I were to turn this, that would be correct. And if I were to turn this, I'll see that's not going to work. So I know that's not the correct one to turn first. So it'd have to be, this one has to be turned first and then this one. Okay, so that this outer red will come over here and meet up with this inner red, where this outer green would come over here and meet up with this inner green, and this yellow would match up with the yellow. And I believe we did it with the blue red on that one, and that screwed up the cube, but it screwed it up where we only have to do a single rotation now. Okay, so, and it didn't do it on the blue red, it did it on two different colors, the yellow and orange, or the yellow and green. So let's go ahead and up, up, down, down, rotate, up, up, down, down, and then rotate this back. Okay, and just like that, these are all correct, with white on top, red facing us, green on the left, blue on the right, orange in the back, and yellow on the bottom. We can move on to finalizing this cube by doing up these corners. So in this case, this corner does belong here. It just needs to be rotated. This corner belongs here. It needs to be rotated. This corner belongs over here, and this corner belongs over here. Well, let's just go ahead and start with this corner right here. So we know that this corner belongs over here, okay? We have an orange facing upwards. So the way that we're going to get this piece over here in its correct orientation is to take note of whatever color is facing upwards. So this case is orange. So we're going to rotate this so that there's an orange. And when I mean orange, I mean specifically this orange right here, okay, is facing up, okay? And we're going to go ahead and do the algorithm. Up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, and again, up, up, down, down. Okay, and then we can just rotate this back. Okay, and that piece is placed correctly. This piece is also placed correctly, but we didn't actually do that on purpose. We were just focusing on this piece. And what we're looking to do here, though, is you can hold it in any which way. It doesn't matter if you have it the white up on top, or it doesn't matter. What we're looking to do here is get two pieces across from each other correct. Okay, so let me see here. Okay, so this piece, all right, so this piece belongs here, and it's correct. It just needs to be rotated. This piece is here, and it's correct. It just needs to be rotated. Let's switch these two pieces so that this piece comes over here and is wrong, and this piece comes over here and is wrong, okay? So same algorithm, up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. Okay, so now we can either do it with this piece or this piece. We'll do it with this piece. This piece is yellow, okay? We know that this piece belongs over here, right? We know that the yellow's facing upwards, so we're gonna rotate this so that this yellow is facing upwards, okay? And we're going to go ahead and do that algorithm, and it'll switch these two pieces, and this will be correct over here. Up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. One more time. Up, up, down, down. Rotate this back. Okay, and this piece is correct. So let's have a look. Okay, so right here, remember I said we wanted two pieces that are across from each other to be correct. This piece is correct, and this piece is correct. Okay, so keeping in mind that when you have these two pieces correct, if I were to switch these two pieces down here, this one specifically, and this one will switch as well. Okay, so when I switch these back, these two will switch back. So if I did it with these two pieces, if I switch this one and this one, these two would switch, and then these two would switch. Okay, so whatever happens up here, equal and opposite will happen down here. Okay, so let's keep that in mind. So this piece is correct, this piece is correct, that piece is correct. Let's have a look at what's going on the bottom. Okay, so specifically here and here. Okay, because if these two pieces are correct, I want to see what's going on with this one and this corner and this corner, the equal and opposite corners on the bottom. Okay, so this piece belongs here. Okay, it just needs to be rotated. This piece belongs here, it just needs to be rotated. So let's go ahead and switch these two pieces. Now remember, when I say we're going to switch these two down here, the ones that are correct, will no longer be correct. These two will switch, okay? But don't worry about that. Up, up, down, down. Up, up, down, down. Up, up, down, down. Okay. So these are the two pieces that switched. These two pieces right here flipped, okay? But don't worry, because we're going to get that back by when we do this algorithm again. The orange is on top, so we're going to switch this until this orange is up on top. We're going to do the algorithm. This will come over here and be correct. This one will become over here and be correct. And then these two will switch back and also be correct. Okay, so up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. Okay, so you turn this. See how these two are correct now? That's correct. That's correct. And if you look on the bottom, right, specifically this one's correct and this one's correct. Okay, cool. So let's move on. Let's hold it like this. This piece belongs here, right? Needs to be rotated. This piece belongs here and needs to be rotated, right? And then these two pieces are going to switch as well. So if I switch these two on the bottom are going to switch, equal and opposite. So let's go ahead and get this switched. Okay, this one belongs over here, so this time it's got a green, so we're going to rotate this so that a green is upwards, right? Let's rotate, or let's switch this back. Up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. Okay, now you can rotate this back, right? And let's see what else we have. Now it's just a matter of this one and this one. This piece belongs right here, right? It just needs to be rotated, the red, white, and blue. And this piece belongs here. It needs to be rotated. And this is where, you know, when you reduce the cube, you know, where it's almost solved, you can really see what it is that, you know, we've been doing this whole time a lot more clearly. So in this case, we have to move this. We have to switch these two. Okay, because I can't fix it if it's in this position. I got to knock it out of this position to be able to fix it, right? Obviously. So this is going to go over here. And then these two down here will switch. Up, up, down, down. Up, down, down. Up, up, down. Down. Okay, so these two switched. Remember, I told you this one and this one down here are going to switch. They're going to switch back as soon as I rotate this so that yellow is on top, yellow, yellow, okay? And see red to red, see red to red, yellow to yellow, okay? Everything's gonna work out. When I switch these two, they're gonna be correct. That will equal an opposite down here. Those two will be correct. And the cube will be solved. Up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, and up, up, down, down. Okay, rotate this, cube solved. Okay, so that's it. That's how you solve the multi-Skewb cube. I know that it looks difficult. You know, it just looks difficult. If you know how to do your dino cubes, you know, which is a must, you're not going to have any problems. If you know how to do the master Skewb cube, which I highly recommend you watch because I've gone through all those algorithms in super slow, super detailed way that, you know, you'll be able to understand, then this cube shouldn't really be any problems. Just you know, more advanced version of it. Okay, so we'll see you next time on Burger Cubing 101. Thanks. Bye.